Hecky, I promise you we will talk about the game, but there's nowhere else we can start. We think it's the longest penalty shootout in this competition's history. What a remarkable way to win a game.
Yeah, the standard of penalties was really good. And when you get that sort of deep in and the commitment that you've shown in the game to get the penalties, and then when the penalties are racking up 9 or 10 or 11 or the longer it went on, the more I wanted to win the game. When you put so much into it. So to come out on the positive end of that is really good.
I said we talk about the game. What did you make of the 90 minutes? It was a really entertaining one to watch.
Good. They stretched us, tested us. There was a couple of real good blocks first half when they got in behind us. So some real good defending. We had our moments as well, and it was a really good competitive game. I felt as the game went on, we had to make the change when Pat went off, and we made the change, and we just didn't set up the same way to go and press, and it left Tom Cairns free, and he went through, and they ended up scoring a goal off that. So it was disappointing, but then we stuck at it again, and Fulham had a lot of ball and a lot of territory towards the end of the game, but again we defended our box really, really well. Had our moments on the break and forced some corners, some opportunities from those corner set plays. But I think in the end we were pleased to get it to penalties. We had 1 or 2 go off with cramp, and then Hughes was carrying an injury towards the end when we made the subs. So we were pleased to get it to the 90 minutes.
I think what was clear tonight is you've got players in there that absolutely love defending. Everyone was just throwing themselves in front of the ball. As a manager, do you take pride in that they're really protecting that goal?
Yes, I've just given the players credit for that, and the changes we made, the slight different tactical setup, but then still the commitment was there, the will to defend was there, the energy was there. But that's what we expect to win games and what it takes to win games. So it's a bit of praise, but it's to remind the players as well that you don't get anything easy, and it feels great when you put everything into a performance and you come out on the right end of it.
You've spoken before about wanting your midfielders to make those runs towards the edge of the box, and that's exactly what Ledo's done for the goal. So are you pleased with how that happened? Yeah,
well, it's actually a decent attack, and Josh had got on the outside a couple of times. People want to show him on his right because of his left, and he looks to naturally jink in onto his left. But he's very comfortable going down the right, and he'd already stood a couple of balls up. So Ledo was sort of supporting the attack rather than being involved in it. But exactly that. We had bodies in the box to get on the end of Ryan's cross. They make the header, but Ledo's in a real good position at the end, and I've just given him the match ball there. It's a strange hat-trick, but I think I'm allowing him to claim it.
I like that. In terms of the second half then, you obviously hold your own for 10 minutes maybe before they score. What was that last half hour about for you?
Obviously we want to make sure we keep them out of the goal, and again there were balls flashing across the box, but not too many attempts for Freddie to save because of the good defending in front of him. I would have liked more control of the ball, but Marco had Fulham step right onto us and make it really difficult for us to have long passages of possession. But that is the difference in the Premier League. Sometimes you're good enough to play through teams, but the Premier League usually when they go and they've got the press and the athletic players that they've got made it really difficult to play through. So we did want to go over them a little bit more, and then try and retain possession that way and have possession in their half of the pitch. But we couldn't manage it too many times. So like I said, it was just a really disciplined, hard working moments of quality, but it was more about how we stopped Fulham, I think, than how we hurt them.
A really disappointing way for Pat to end his performance tonight, but it's the first time you've seen him, it's the first time we've seen him for almost 12 months. Were you pleased with the 60 minutes you did see from him?
Yeah, like I said, it's been difficult to see everyone, but Pat's responded well training. Obviously we've given him a couple of reserve games now before using him, so it was good to get him out there. I've not had the full rundown, but the medics weren't too pleased with what they were seeing on the pitch, so it was important we just brought him straight off. So we'll get him assessed and see how he is.
I'm sure that you're going to tell me that's the same with everybody else, but there were obviously a few bumps and bruises tonight.
Yeah, nothing I'm concerned about at the minute. That may change, but no, it was more cramp and kicks than anything else.
I think everybody left here very happy tonight after what they'd seen in that penalty shootout and of course over the 90 minutes. Is that a perfect way to set yourself up for Lancashire Derby on Sunday? Yeah,
well, as I've said before, we want to win all the games we're playing, and real tough game today. It doesn't feel as tough when you come out on the right end of it, so that's good. Everyone leaves with a lot of energy, but then it's how we recover now, and the next 2 days are going to be really important before we really start preparing for Blackburn on Friday and Saturday.
You'll have to wait a week until you find out who you're playing in the next round, but you're just looking forward to the fourth round of the competition.
Yeah, that now we're not bothered. I think when you are in a cup competition and the league, it's important that you separate the two. And it's about enjoying the cup competitions, whatever they throw at you. Of course, you want to win the games, but it's a welcome break from the 46 league games that you play. So certainly that's how I've always approached it, and we'll do that again this year.